Hi guys, it's me, and today's like I hurt my finger. Yes, I hurt my finger. I sprained my finger by pushing the button on my freaking iPod. Anyway, today's Tuesday and I had no school today, so I'm like, I want to make a video. Anyway, so it's pretty much a vlog because I haven't done one of these in God, I don't even know how fucking long I haven't done one of these. Anyway, I have candy. Anyway, so I've got asked a lot of questions, and I don't have them written down. I have pretty much most of them memorized. On this channel, my other channel, the main question I've been getting is, why did I dye my hair black? Well, people who ask that question, some people can call it differentiality. I can't pronounce that word. It's like when you want to be different, when you are different. Gotta cross it on my calendar over here. But, lately in school I've been getting called an emo freak, which this kid that I know says you get used to it, so I'm like, okay, whatever. But you can't describe me as emo, except I like heavy rock. I like 30 Seconds to Mars, Paramore, Korn, Slipknot, Metallica, there's another group, but I can't remember the name of it, but, I do like One Direction. Like, I'm a ginormous freaking fan of One Direction. So, when you add emo and One Direction, I don't think they really mix. They could, and I've heard some emo people like One Direction, but I don't know. I wear a lot of eyeliner now at school, but I take it off when I get home. Well, I don't automatically take it off when I go home. But, like, when I don't have school, I don't wear it. I'm fun. My best friends like emo. So I'm like, okay, he's cool. He's pretty cool. I don't wear makeup except for like my eyeliner. And sometimes like chapstick or crap like that. But I don't wear as much makeup as I used to. The Warhead. And I'm wearing shirts now on it, but I don't show my shirts because I wear sweatshirts all day. And I don't really use perfume either. Like, I use lotion most of them. I don't have that. My finger's swollen. Bad. Like, yeah. Another question was, I got asked when my birthday was. Like, my birthday is hard to remember. If you're a fan of One Direction, Harry Styles' birthday. February 1st, right? My birthday too. Remember freaking Harry Styles' birthday. Not that hard. Yeah. No, I love reading One Direction fan fiction. I love it. So, I'm not really into the whole add another girl in the equation. I just like One Direction, playing One Direction. But I was reading this book, and the girl is called Stolen. So if you have ever heard of it, called Stolen, and the book's pretty much about Liam's twin sister, Leah or something like that. Yeah, I can't remember. I don't know. But Liam's twin sister, and she gets stolen at birth, and then her mom dies, and then she finds out she got stolen, so she goes back to Liam. And then her and Harry end up having a one-night stand. Who wouldn't want that? Anyway, so she's upset, and she's terrified to tell Liam. But then, she ends up pregnant. And she has all these weird dreams with the guy Xavier telling her, dreaming about her being in a bloody outfit, dreaming about, like, actually talking to the person. And she sees Harry cheating on her. She sees it. Like, she's in the room with Harry while he's cheating on her. But her spirit's in the room, so she slaps him. And he thinks it's the girl who he's cheating on with slapping him. Like, he's like, oh, I'm leaving. But she ends up in, like, in a coma after having her daughter from, like, bleeding too much. So her daughter name's Emma. Harry wasn't there for the birth. Harry was there for the birth, but Harry hadn't seen the child since he was 1. So everyone's like, oh, I hate Harry. Oh, Liam, I hate Harry. Harry, I'm gonna go beat up Harry now. I cannot stand this. One Direction? Oh no. Liam goes off, or I'm reading a book. I forget the name of the book. But Harry, no. Zayn and Niall were dating, and then Zayn leaves Niall for Liam. So Zayn and Liam, like Liam. So Zayn's like, oh, I'm all pissed. I'm gonna go cut your brakes. Zayn goes off and cuts their brakes. Zayn cheats. Zayn ends up doing something with Danielle and getting Danielle pregnant. Zayn ends up in jail, or mental hospital. Liam ends up in a coma, along with Niall. Liam can't walk anymore. Liam ends up walking. Liam ends up kissing Danielle and getting back with Danielle. Niall's like, oh, I'm depressed. I'm gonna go cut myself. Harry ends up dead because he's dating Louis, and he's like, oh, we can't be together. You posted that Larry Salance is a bunch of shit. We can't be together. So he goes off and kills himself. And then Louis is like, well, Liam was like, oh, I made mistakes. And he's like, what? And I was like, what's that? He's like, ever fall in love with you? And Liam's like, and I was like, so Louis was like, what the hell was that for? He just went and sliced himself up. Literally. And I was like, oh, and Liam was like, oh my god. And then Louis was like, look what Harry did. He could end up like Harry. He could end up dead. So now I was like, oh, come on, baby, I love you. Liam was like, come on, baby, I love you. Niall, I love you. And I was like, screw off, I don't love you. I still do, but you told me you don't love me. So 5 minutes later, texting Danielle. Oh, well, I want Liam. Well, too bad. He's coming to my house. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. The whole thing. And then, of course, Niall's in his room. And then Liam did him. Oh, I love you, baby. Okay, I want to see your cuts in the morning. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, I love you too. Like, who forgive? Ugh, Harry ended up dead, for one thing. Zayn's in a mental hospital. Danielle didn't have freaking whatever her name's Zayn's child. Eleanor was a freaking cover-up for Harry and Louis. And Harry's dead. I can't understand. I can't understand these books. If actually YouTube, I'd be like this. I can't understand these books. It's like a different universe. You guys know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, and then I'm into emo books. Like, I'm into the Boy X Boy books, if you guys know what those are. The gay books. I have no problem with gay people. If you do, cool with you, homophobics. To be honest, I don't really like homophobic people. So if you're homophobic, just comment below. I'm homophobic. Don't care. I would be like, okay, why are you homophobic? I want to talk people into knowing why they're homophobic. Because I'm not saying I'm lesbian. I'm not lesbian. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. You won't know. But, I want to know why people are homophobic. Is it the community you grew up in? How did I get home? Oh, yeah, anyway, I was talking about the books I read. I read a lot of Boy X Boys, like emo Boy X Boys, Werewolf Boy X Boys, Vampire Slave Boy X Boys. I read One Direction Boy X Boys. I read, a lot of Boy X Boys. And, I gotta say my favorite is probably a book called I'll Save You. And it's a Leela fan fiction. And, it's about Louis, who is a drug addict, and Liam finds him. And, it pretty much just goes on to talk about, Louis having difficulties wanting to back to drugs, and Liam's like, no, you can't. So Liam's nickname is Bambi that's Louis' nickname for Liam is Bambi, but Harry lives with Niall because Harry and Niall are dating. Louis dating Liam, and Liam used to date Niall, but Zayn had a girlfriend in the book as well. But they're all best friends. So Louis ends up getting hit by a bus. And he refused to take any kind of pain medication because he's afraid to get addicted to the drug. So Louis hasn't seen his family in forever. So he finally gets contact with his family and sees them again. And oh, my sister though. I think it's which one is it? Lottie. Is it Phoebe or Charlotte? I forget which one it is, but one of them ends up having cancer. And he goes into depression for like months, and he stops doing as well in college as he does. And it just gets awful. And I would show you the books that are on my iPod, which of course I'm using right now. But it just gets awful. And Liam's there through everything. And Nicola, Liam's sister, ends up being dead in the book too. But she ends up being his best friend, who was a drug addict and then overdosed. But it's a really, really sweet book when you think about it. If you guys aren't like, oh my god, gay people, oh my god, then don't read the book. But it's a really, really sweet book, and I recommend people to watch if they know where to find it. It's on Wattpad. It's an app. If you want to get it, it's like WATTPAD. And you make an account, and I actually have an account. I have one book up, but if you guys want to find me, just ask, and I'll tell you like my username. You can read the one-page book I have up where I started it. It's actually I have 4 books written in that, 6 books written in that series right now. 5 books. We're in that series right now, so if you guys want me to update more, I will. And it's the Abandoned series, and I'm on the 6th book called Who Are You? Long series right there. Each book is like 100 pages, and you have to like picture, like, we have 5 books in the series done, and then I'm a big writer, okay? You have to like, I'm a big writer. I want to act when I grow up. I want to be famous. I want to move to London. My dreams are my dreams, but I write books about drugs, depression, love. I write books about pretty much anything. Getting stranded on an island, suicide. I write books about anything. And if you guys have any ideas for books, like, give me names. Just names of people. Because my books are really like Mackenzie and Dayan and Landon and Annabelle and Jake and Josh. Josh. And I write a few One Direction fan fictions. And I forget what something about. Oh my god. What is something about? My room's kind of cold. So I'm like, what is some of my One Direction fanfics about? I forget. Oh, they're about Niall's sister. Niall's sister. And their mom has recently committed suicide. And it's all the same. They have the same mom, but Niall got adopted. So he has a 14-year-old sister, and she's in depression, and her dad sends her to live with Niall. But of course, she doesn't know who the hell One Direction is. And then there's another book about Harry's twin sister who finds Zayn in the middle of an alley, getting attacked by a person that nobody knows, because like she's a crazy fan. So I suggest you guys do that, by the way. So she helps him, and she finds Harry's twin sister, and pretty much in each book, Liam has the attempt to save them. Like, the first book's called I'll Be Your Savior, and that's one where Niall gets found in the alley, and the other one's Out Crowd, which is like the first line is, I'm in the out crowd, everyone has to be perfect these days, blonde hair, really skinny. But of course I'm not. I'm tan. I look like my dad. Just kind of that kind of book. And if you guys want to know more about my writing, just like ask me. I will literally give you word by word of what each of my books are about. I have summaries written on each of them, and if you guys want to know each one of my books about, I will literally give you word by word of what each book is about in a video. I'm not going to be like, oh, typing. Now I'm climbing the walls. But, yeah, so I will literally tell you word by word of each book what it's about. And, sorry, I'm like getting uncomfortable here. But, yeah, so if you guys want to know, just ask. And, I will actually show you. I don't really have it in here right now, but, see that, like, stack of, like, notebooks right here? Binders and crap? Just books I either finished or doing right now, and that's quite a lot. So there's like a little stack next to it, like that big, of notebooks I have to use, and I have like one right here, and I have like a bunch of paper that I use and crap. So I use a lot. I write a lot, and some people are surprised about how much I write. And just be like, oh, your writing's never gonna be out there. Your writing's awful. Well, thank you. I try. But if you got any more questions for me, just ask, and I will answer them in my next vlog, or I will do